seen that many turkeys in one spot. He's a monster. That's 3 deer in 3 days, baby. Hell yeah. Alright, so first thing this morning, Braden and I split up because we were trying to relocate those bulls. So I went over to one glassing knob, he went to another, and we were watching for the first couple hours of daylight. We didn't see anything, and so we just met back up, and we're gonna go hike in to the last point where we saw those bulls at and look for sign and maybe just get a clue as to what direction they went in. I'm not sure, you know, they could have taken off, they could have traveled 10 miles to go get water, or they could be just hanging out in a little pocket where we can't see them. I'm not sure, so we're gonna go look for some fresh sign. We're not that far away. We're only a couple hundred yards away from where they're at right now, so there's a lot of elk sign in here, like new stuff and old stuff, but we're gonna go look for really fresh stuff just from where we saw them at the last point yesterday. So hopefully we can relocate them one way or another. Hey guys, so it's the last day of the hunt, and me and Dev just spent the morning glassing in the same spots that we were yesterday, and neither of us saw anything, so I think the elk moved out of this area, and yeah, so I'm heading back to the truck right now. Devin's at the truck waiting for me. So, sucks we didn't see anything, but we still have this evening to hunt. I don't know if we're going to come back here. I think we might go check out another area, but as you can see, we got some snow last night, so that's pretty cool. Helps us see some fresh tracks. So, yeah, not a lot, only about an inch. Maybe less, actually. But, yeah, it makes it a lot easier to see where the elk have been. But anyways, so I'm gonna head back to the truck right now, meet up with Dev, and we'll come up with a game plan. We might go break down camp during lunch, so that way this evening after the hunt's over, then we can just pack up and leave instead of staying another night being cold. We'll just go home tonight, drive through the night. It's only about a 6-hour drive in total, so it's not too bad. So we'll probably get home, you know, midnight or 1 a.m. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Hasn't been a whole lot to film this hunt. I mean, been plenty of wildlife. Seen a lot of different animals. Seen deer, turkey, bighorn sheep. Oh, what else? Saw some pronghorns actually next to the highway. And of course we saw some elk. So pretty cool. The hunt's been great so far. Even if we don't get anything this evening, it was a really fun hunt. Got to see a lot of stuff, a lot of pretty country. This is my first time ever hunting Colorado. So it's all new. It's all exciting. So this is a good hunt. Didn't have a ton to film. You know, we weren't doing a lot of hiking. There's not a lot of places to glass around here, so a lot of this area is just like truck hunting, like drive the roads, find a little glassing knob, go and glass on it. We found a few glassing knobs, that are, you know, half a mile away from the roads, but still not all that far. We're still just driving and then walking out to them, you know. Not the kind of hunting me and Devin normally do. As you guys know, we usually hike into the middle of nowhere where nobody else is and get to hunt all by ourselves. But actually, surprisingly, even with all the roads that are up here, we haven't seen a single other hunter in this area. We've seen other hunters in another area we were checking out earlier on, before the hunt started. But in this specific area that we're at, we haven't seen a single other hunter. So I don't know why. There's elk in the area, shit tons of elk sign. I mean, we've seen elk. But yeah, there's no other hunters. The one thing I could guess is that, you know, maybe not a lot of people are hunting 4th season. And also, this area we're in, it's like an hour drive on dirt roads just to get in here. So it's not off the trail per se, but it's quite a drive in here, especially for somebody, you know, who's a weekend hunter or just a day hunter, you know, just hunting one day and then leaving. It's quite a drive for something like that. So it's very possible that that's the reason that we're not seeing a lot of people. So, but yeah, great hunt so far. Sorry guys, I'm trying to duck under these trees. Great hunt so far. I've had a lot of fun. Devin's had a lot of fun. And yeah, hopefully we get something this evening, but if not, I don't think either of us are too disappointed. I think we both had a good time. So, talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so that's pretty much gonna finish it up for us here in Colorado. We this is the last evening of the hunt, and we haven't located any other elk. We got camp packed up. We went and checked a glassing knob here close to camp. It's about an hour and 15 minutes or so drive just to get back to the main road. But on the way out, we're gonna hit just a few other glassing knobs that aren't too far from the road and just see if we see any last minute elk. But it was a good hunt overall. We saw a lot of animals. We saw, you know, some desert bighorn sheep, saw some nice bucks, a ton of turkeys, you know, and we saw elk, we saw cows, and we saw bulls. And if things would have just played out just a little bit different, you know, if those bulls would have been 100 yards closer, we could have taken them, or, you know, things could have just played out a little bit different. But overall, it was a good hunt, even though we didn't fill any tags. So I think that's about it for now. Just about a 6-hour drive to get back home, and another week or so before we head out on our next hunt, which will be really the last main one for the 2022 season. So yeah, Colorado was pretty good. The weather was beautiful to us the whole time. You know, it was cold, obviously, you know, 4th season, end of November, but it was beautiful. We got an inch of snow last night, but it's all melted now, so it was pretty great. So I think that's about it. We're gonna pack it up here and hit the road and go see if we can see a last minute elk. Probably not, but hey, we'll check on our way out.